The decree that the Pharaoh laid on the Hebrews was not just out of retaliation and out because he was upset that Moses and Aaron had come to him and tried to free the people. It was also because in verse 5, when Pharaoh says, "Look, the people of the land are many now, and you make them rest from your labor," Pharaoh is talking about the Sabbath. We understand that the Hebrews began to keep the Sabbath again. Moses was shown many things that were supposed to be instituted, reforms that had to happen before the Israelites could leave the land of Egypt, and one of them was the keeping of the day that God had set apart and sanctified. And when they rested, this made Pharaoh angry, and they had to work harder and with less means. They had to work harder because the means were taken away. And that's also an interesting side note, is many people, many archaeologists said that this could not be accurate, that the Hebrews were making bricks with straw. And that was one point that they used to say the Bible was inaccurate. But now we know that it is accurate, that straw was used in bricks. Anyway, the Bible, despite what many people believe, continues to be accurate. But then we come to Exodus 5, verse 21, where the elders, the officers of the Hebrews, are very upset with Moses and Aaron. And in a way it makes sense, but it shows us how easily they became discouraged, how easily they lost faith when they faced just the slightest bit more adversity. It shows us that they had developed learned helplessness. They were fine being slaves. They'd rather be slaves than deal with a little more uncomfortableness. And what God's call is for us is to be fine with being uncomfortable, to rest wholly on Him and have faith that despite the trials, despite the challenges, if we are faithful to Him, He will be faithful to us.